jump to the less mature standards, or candidate standards. So OGC API coverages, it's still at work, so it's still in the early stages, but it gives access to homogeneous collections of values which are located in space and time, which is what we call coverages. So basically, they are digital representations of space-time varying phenomena. So there are many examples of coverages. For instance, satellite imagery is often modeled as a grid coverage. Point clouds, even data cubes can be also represented as coverages. And this will be the standard that would replace the WCS standard from the OWS family, from the first generation of web standards. Again, the OGC API normally does not mandate any formats, so it does not tell you which format you should use to encode the responses, although it can provide conformance classes for certain formats, but it recommends. So you can see that in the case of OGC API coverages, we can see responses in formats like coverage JSON, but also netcdf, geotiff, PNG, and so on. If we look at the resources and OGC API coverages, we'll see again the green part in the beginning is the one that you see in other OGC API. So the landing page, the API definition, performance classes, and then also the collections. In this case, these are collections of coverages. And then it gives you access to a particular collection, a single collection, or a single coverage. And from then you have the requests that are specific to OGC API coverages, so that they implement the CIS or coverage implementation schema. So we have the coverage, which retrieves the coverage offering, so the metadata about the coverage, and then you can have different. You can retrieve different information like the coverage description, and this includes important information like the range type, the domain set, which enables you to consume this information. And then you can also have some general metadata about the coverage, and then you can have the range set. So basically, the measure values in native format. So all these requests are specifics to OGC API coverage, and they follow the coverage implementation schema.